Welcome to the PokeMMO news channel. I'm your host, Best Friends. Now, this is one of the only times I'll ever be on the test server, so keep that in mind. And yes, I'm right next to Patrick. Anyway, today, I would like to emphasize that breeding is going to be working a little bit differently than the older system, and thanks to interventions with Darkshade and Node Hunter, shout out to them. They helped me understand the breeding system, and overall have changed my opinion about this. That I kind of think that the breeding system, I think it's a little bit more, what do you call it? It's a process, but it's not as bad as everyone thinks it is. So here's how it works. So basically, and I have 89k in the test server, but yeah, that was from last time. But anyway, we have all these braces, and the brace for HP is going to make you transfer the HP. Now, for the demo, let's go ahead go on special attack IV, and considering that this is modest, these Palipers, for example, they have such bad special attack stats, but you know. For the sake of argument, let's go ahead and transfer over which one's a good stat. I would think and just for the sake of the demo, probably the attack. Let's just do the attack because, you know, can't really think of anything else. But yeah, this is how it's going to work. So basically, you have the male here, and your bag, which is over here, and you have the brace, which then you'll be giving the male, and the male is going to be holding the brace for attack, which means that my attack should be 21 to 27 because the IV should transfer. Anyway, no longer does the old lady handle the breeding. Now it's the old man. The old man now has to take care of it. He's going to give you this disclaimer. And either say yes or say no. If you say yes, well, okay. Here's the double confirmation. So we're going to say, like let's just say we accidentally clicked yes, and then things like we won't get him back. And if we say no, then you keep both of them. If you say yes, because it's a double confirmation thing, just to make sure you don't slip up, yes. Pelipper for Pelipper. And it should work. And you will no longer get them back. Keep that in mind. Should be taking a little walk. And we should be. Like I said, you cannot get them back. Go to the old lady and you are ask. Yeah. You cannot get them back. So the old lady's gonna forget about you, and there's just no way you're gonna be getting them back. Now, what does this mean? This means that you have to be very careful whenever you breed a Pokemon, because if you do, or if you slip up, then this could happen, and then you'll lock up, and eventually you won't get your pokes back ever again. In other words, they'll be traded off to the old man for breeding. Breeding purposes. Now, while we're cycling, I think I should tell you all about the PokeMMO news alerts. First off, I would like to say this. Let me go ahead and get all my news alerts together. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, headline number 1: Musica got promoted today. Got promoted from global moderator to GM, so congrats to him. Congrats. Musica, you've been working really hard, and you're really nice. You're really nice moderator, I would say. I mean, so far I haven't heard any arguments against you. I mean, generally, I think you're a very nice moderator. I mean, congrats. And one other alert. Maru is banned, so in other words, Maru, well-known player, he's now banned, and we don't know his details. And Plogi is back. Plogi is unbanned. I don't want to show the picture though, because I mean, on the forums you can probably pull up the picture, but for now I don't want to show the picture because I don't know Plogi's situation, and yeah. Also, some minor alerts is that on the live server, once Hulling gets into the live server, Eevee, Tyrogue, and Togepi are going to be available in the wild. We don't know where Togepi is at the moment, but yeah. And as we all saw, braces are for 25k, and we'll never get our pokes back. The old man is going to be keeping us for us. And yeah, he's not going to give them back. The old lady is not going to remember about the breeders. Yeah. I've considered that me and Node's conversation about this. I've decided to take a quote from her that may help certain people and that may not help certain people with the new breeding system. Let me go ahead and give you the quote. It requires a hell of a lot more thinking than the current system that we have, and I like that about it. Close quote. I'm not too sure if that helped anyone understand it. Let me go ahead and note. I hope that they translate this quote correctly. I'm gonna try. Anyway, what Note is basically saying to people is that, or saying to these people is that you progress your Pokemon through catching it in the wild, and eventually what happens is that as you progress your pokes, eventually you'll get a comp, and now that takes true dedication, like in a couple of months. Now, now we're kind of waiting for our breeders. I mean, you never know what he's doing right now. Okay, and he's still holding them back. Meanwhile, I'm starting to think that I'm trying to think here. I'm starting to think that the breeding system may not be so bad after all. It just encourages you to go into the wild and catch Pokemon, and that's all it really does. It doesn't really do anything more than that. I mean, yeah. Let me think of anything else. That's breaking news to this server. Oh yes. People have asked me about how do you go from Kanto to Hoenn? Well, there's a ship that's supposed to be at Slateport, if I remember correctly. Let me go and port there. I'll be right back. So, okay. There are 2 ships here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. And that's how you transport over to the Kanto region. Yeah, now, great. Well, you all get the picture. You basically exchange the breeders for the egg. Y'all get the picture now. The IV is supposed to be transporting there. And yeah. This is the PokeMMO news station coming in. Please comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the PokeMMO news channel coming in on our final day at the test server, because I got a lot to do, especially with the EV training. Okay. This is the PokeMMO news channel signing off. And going back to the normal server.